The Skyroot Aerospace has recently claimed that launching a satellite will become as easy as booking a cab in the near future. It will be affordable, precise and easy. Hello and welcome to the In Focus series section of Drishti IAS. I am Aisha Singh and in today's video we will be talking about India's first private vehicle launch, which is done by Skyroot Aerospace, and the launch vehicle is named as Vikram S and the mission is named as Mission Prarambh. So let's get started and see the timeline. First we'll be looking at the news, then about the launch vehicle, which is Vikram S, then about Mission Prarambh and what are the features of the launch vehicle, then need for satellite launch vehicle like Vikram in India. In the end, a prelims MCQ and a means practice question. This topic is of relevance from General Studies paper 3, that is space technology. See, this topic is important because it is the first launch vehicle by a private company. So whenever something is done for the very first time, it becomes all the more important, and plus it becomes important because the private sector is entering into the space technology. So let's get started and see the news. The news has been taken from Indian Express and it says India's first private satellite vehicle set for launch. All you need to know about Vikram S and why it is a big deal. So this very clearly says that it is India's first private satellite vehicle. So the space technology startup, that is Skyroot Aerospace, which is based in Hyderabad, is set to make history because it is sending India's first privately developed rocket, which is named Vikram S, into space. So this is the very first time in India that a private company is sending its rocket into space, and they will be sending from ISRO's launch pad at Sriharikota, and the date will be between 12th to 16th November 2022 depending on the weather conditions. So whenever the weather will allow, then between 12th to 16th November, then they will be sending the rocket, and the mission it is named is Prarambh. So it is Mission Prarambh, under which the Vikram S launch vehicle will be going to space. And Skyroot Aerospace, who is the company who is responsible for sending the launch vehicle, is an Indian startup in the aerospace business, which is Hyderabad based. Now let's talk about Vikram S, that is Vikram S launch vehicle. So it is a single stage suborbital launch vehicle. So what is suborbital launch vehicle? Suborbital launch vehicle, it means that the launch vehicle will be fast enough to reach the outer space but not fast enough to stay in an orbit around the earth. It means it will reach the outer space but it won't stay in an orbit around the earth. You must be seen that recently the billionaires, the world's richest, that is Jeff Bezos, also went on to the space. Then Richard Branson also went to space. So this is different from suborbital launch vehicle. And this Vikram S launch vehicle will carry 3 customer payloads and will also help test and validate the majority of the technologies in the Vikram series of space launch vehicle. So this is not the only launch vehicle which will be created under the name of Vikram. This will be a series of launch vehicles which will be created under the name of Vikram, and in the coming times we will see that there will be many more launch vehicles which will be coming under the name of Vikram. And Skyroot has been working on 3 different Vikram rocket versions. So recently they are working on 3 different Vikram rocket versions, that is Vikram rocket 1, 2 and 3. Now let's talk about Mission Prarambh. So Mission Prarambh is aimed at carrying the 3 payloads into space. See, the overall mission name is Mission Prarambh. Under the name of Mission Prarambh, there is one launch vehicle which is called Vikram launch vehicle, and this launch vehicle is launched by Skyroot Aerospace, which is an Indian startup which is Hyderabad based, and this Mission Prarambh is aimed at carrying 3 payloads into space. It means this Vikram launch vehicle will be carrying 3 payloads into space, and under this 3 payload, it is including 2.5 kilogram payload, which is developed by students from several countries. So, I hope you are getting. Mission Prarambh, under it is the launch vehicle Vikram, which will be carrying 3 payloads, and out of those 3 payloads, 1 payload is of 2.5 kilogram, which is developed by students from many countries. And Mission Prarambh is developed by Hyderabad based startup, which is Skyroot, and Skyroot has been able to develop the Vikram launch vehicle or the Mission Prarambh only with the assistance of ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization, and IN-SPACe, which is Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center. Only with the help of ISRO and IN-SPACe, Skyroot Aerospace has been able to make Vikram launch vehicle. Now let us talk about the Vikram launch vehicle features. Then Vikram offers a unique capabilities like it has multi-orbit insertion, that it can enter multi-orbit, then interplanetary missions also it can carry out, while providing customized, dedicated and ride share options covering a wide spectrum of small satellite customer needs. So this small satellite is important word. This Mission Prarambh and Vikram S launch vehicles will be majorly made to carry the small satellite, as we have seen over the time that the market of small satellite has been increasing and growing over the year, and there is a huge demand for taking the small satellites into the orbit or into the space. So that is why there was a need felt that India also needs to come into the private sector to make these launch vehicles which can take the small satellites into the space. And then Vikram can be assembled and launched within 24 hours from any launch site. So this makes it special that it can be launched within 24 hours from any launch site, and this will be of lowest cost in the payload segment. Now let's talk about that what is the need for satellite launch vehicles like Vikram. That what is the need? Why do we need satellite launch vehicle like Vikram in Indian market? So since a very long time, the small satellites which is in the range of 5 to 1000 kg, we have seen that these small satellites have always been dependent on the other launch vehicles, that whenever a large satellite will go into the space, then with that large satellite, these small satellites will also be taking it forward with the large satellite, that is the piggyback system. So always the small satellites have to wait for a large satellite launch to go into the space, and that is why there was a need felt that there should be a launch vehicle which can take the small satellite into the space. Then the demand for the launch of small satellites has also increased over the years, and it is ever growing need for space based data, as we have seen that the space based data becomes all the more important for scientists and researchers to look back into that how things actually evolved over the time. So that need for the space based data, communication, surveillance and commerce is also what is pushing the launch of these kind of launch vehicles like Vikram, which can take the small satellites into the space, and the small satellites should not always be dependent on the bigger satellite launches. Now let's talk about that what is the scenario in India. Then in India also the demand for launching satellite is fast outrunning its capacity. So in India also the development of small satellites is taking place on a very large scale, while on the other hand it was only ISRO who was able to send the satellites into space. While ISRO is also busy in other works also, always ISRO cannot take the responsibility that they are the only one who is responsible for carrying the satellite into space. So there was a need felt for the private sector also to come into this sphere and explore more opportunities. Then the sector is being opened up to private players so that the burden of ISRO can be relaxed or it can be decentralized. Then what is the major reason that why the Skyroot Aerospace has been able to successfully complete the Vikram S launch vehicle is because the ISRO was providing its facilities, knowledge, expertise and its help to them. So ISRO is helping them with facilities and knowledge. Because without ISRO's expertise and knowledge, it becomes all the more difficult for other players in the sector to complete this knowledge. And with this sharing of facilities and knowledge, what ISRO can also do is that with its sharing of facilities and knowledge, ISRO can earn revenue from others. So this will also be beneficial for ISRO, while on the other hand, for other people who can afford to give them the revenue, they on the other hand will receive the expertise and the knowledge that they do not have but ISRO possesses, and ISRO can take the revenue or charge from them for providing its expertise and knowledge to them. So on the whole, it is beneficial for both ISRO and private players. So and in the end, the one who will be beneficial or who will be the beneficiary of this is India as a country, because both the government and the private players will be working in hand to hand and will be benefiting a lot from this venture. Now let us come to the prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. And it says that consider the following statements. First statement says that Vikram S is single stage suborbital launch vehicle. We have done this one. Then the mission Prarambh is developed by ISRO IN-SPACe and Skyroot Aerospace. Then which of the statement is, you have to tell the correct statement, and the codes are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Try to solve the MCQ. And the last question comes as the means practice question. This is a 10 marker, and it says that how important is it to include private players in space technology, because space technology is not something that you can open for everyone. Talk in terms of mission Prarambh. So you have to take an example of mission Prarambh and talk about that how important is it to include private players into the space technology sector. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading and keep writing.